Why do I choose to continue to abandon myself? One of the ways that you are abandoning yourself is by choosing not to listen to your body. Just because you think what you're doing is logical and right, but your body feels the exact opposite, you are abandoning yourself. Yes, it may be a case-to-case basis. Sometimes when we take a leap of faith, when we do things that doesn't feel good to our body, sometimes the result is actually okay. Hi Bravehearts! Welcome to another episode of the Self-Love Club podcast. This is Chennie, your host. Bear with me, I will be slowly coming back up. It's just burnout is real. A bit more than I could chew. So this episode, and probably in few more episodes in the future in this season, you'll hear a lot more related topics that I've picked up on this book, The Only Constant, by my favorite author, Najwa Zebian. I love her. Her words hit deep, and her books are like therapy. So in this episode, we'll be talking about listening to our bodies and familiarity versus safety. Sometimes we think that we're choosing safety. It could be a job or a person, a friend, a relationship we're in. Sometimes we think we're settling in those environment spaces or with those people because it feels safe. Sometimes we mistake familiarity as safety. There's actually a difference between familiarity versus safety. And I have only just realized that I was awakened. I had an awakening moment when I read that in this book. Thank you, Najwa. There are things we need to consider when we make decisions. It's complex, right? That's life. When we make decisions, we have to consider a lot of factors or points, and three of those most important factors are logic, your mind, your heart, and your body. Yes, your body has an important part to play in this whole decision making. And sometimes, you know what? Our bodies, what we feel, the tension, the energy that we feel within our bodies are most of the time correct. I feel like it's intuition. Yeah, it could be connected with intuition. What do you think, guys? Let's go with an example. So, you experience burnout. You think it's burnout because you don't have interest in what you used to love doing, and you feel groggy, you feel tired, you feel unmotivated every day when you wake up in the morning. Most especially, you just don't feel alive anymore. That sounds so negative, but just to give you guys the context, what you can do first, most important thing or step that you need to do is listen to your body, obviously. And by listening to your body, I mean, what do you feel in those parts of your body, in certain areas of your body? Where do you feel tired? And aside from tired, what other emotions do you feel in your body? Because your emotions will be indicators of how you're tired. For example, your eyes, they're painful. Obviously, you can trace the reason why you're tired. Your eyes are tired because maybe you've been on the screen for too long or the whole day and you haven't rested. So you can easily track or trace based on really knowing which part or where in your body you feel those emotions. After you have acknowledged and after you've traced where it's coming from, what can you do so you would feel better in those parts of your body? I don't think there is an easy way or a shortcut to really fully, effectively heal yourself. You just gotta have courage and humility to accept that you have to go through a journey, and this journey isn't going to be linear. But what's more important is you set your why, your end goal, why you're doing, so that you don't get lost in track. Because sometimes when we just keep focusing on healing, 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 I need to heal, but when you don't think why you need to heal, you'll get stuck in that cycle. You'll be obsessed in that cycle instead. When you think you're moving forward, but you're actually not moving forward because you're stuck in that cycle, you get lost without your why. So always be reminded of your why. Now, going back, you've traced those emotions. My whole body feels heavy and I cannot think clearly. I am disoriented. So maybe I need more hours of sleep. So I will sleep early. So let's just say you've done that already and you still have the same feelings. What can you do next? Okay, maybe I would feel better if I release good hormones, if I move my body. But that doesn't mean you stop doing the first thing you did, because you know that's good for your body. I guess that's logical thinking. You cannot lose sleep. I mean, that's common sense. You don't need intuition to decide not to sleep. So you move, and movement, it could be workout, walk, swim, or dance, any type of movement really. And as soon as you feel better, after everything, after all those things you've tried, all those steps you've done to feel better, have another self check in and notice your body. What other areas of your body do you still have uncomfortable or new emotions or feelings, and are these emotions good or bad for you? Take note, brave hearts, that all emotions are good. Even if they're labeled as negative, they feel uncomfortable initially, like anger, pain. It doesn't mean they're entirely bad. Those are just signs of you as a human being, that there are things that need to be addressed on or given attention to or to be taken care of, because you're not a robot. So take it that way. Don't feel bad that you feel those quote unquote negative emotions. Actually, feel grateful. Be grateful that you feel those, because you're not numb, you're alive. Sorry, I sidetracked. Going back to familiarity versus safety. When you are in certain environment, situation, or with certain people, when you feel tension in your body, when there's really that bad energy, it's draining you. You feel small, you feel tired, and it's strange. You're not really moving so much, but your body feels that way. Listen to your body. Just because you think you're doing what is right, just because you think you are in the right place, you are with the right person, but does it feel right in your body? Does your body say or feel the same way? Listen to your body and honor it. Honor its needs, honor what it says to you. Let's have another example for that. Okay, this time relationships. Let's just say you're dating someone and you feel like, I feel safe in this space with this person. But little did you know that quote unquote safety you feel with that person is actually familiarity. Be careful, because you could be going through the same pattern again or cycle again, and we always feel safe in familiarity and we mistaken it as safety. And usually in familiarity, we don't grow in that space if we settle in familiarity. For example, we chase a familiar chaos, and that familiar chaos we think, we're safe because I am comfortable. But have you done an audit? Have you done self actualization or introspection enough to really evaluate this person and how you are with this person? If you're going for this person because you feel safe, but you're abandoning yourself and your needs, you're wanting to be loved this way, but you're not reciprocated. You pour so much, but you're not being reciprocated. He or she is emotionally unavailable, but you settle for that because it feels safe. But no, it's not safe. It's familiarity, obviously. It's a familiar chaos. That is a solid example. Allow me to read these parts of the book by Najwa Zebian. Don't look at what feels safe for your body with judgment and shame. It's not that you aren't willing to do what your mind knows is best for you, it's that your body still has not internalized that what it's living through is actually not safe. It's familiar, but it's not safe. It's not easy for your body to differentiate between familiarity and safety, but the first step toward giving your body that choice is to listen to it. When you're unconscious of your body's power, the familiar will be the safe choice for your body. But once you start going inward and checking in with your body without judgment, you will realize that your body is actually screaming, "This doesn't feel good." Once you can start allowing your body to be seen and heard by you, then you can break your body's old definition of safe. You can break the bond between what is familiar and what is safe. It is only then that your body can start learning a new definition of safe, one that actually feels peaceful and unconditionally welcoming and loving of you. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your body. Thank you for listening. But before I close this off, before I leave you guys, note that this process will take long. And like I said, there's no easy way, there's no shortcut. You gotta go through it. The only way is to go through it. But good thing is, once you go through it, even if the process takes so long, the outcome, your breakthrough, will be amazing. So hang tight, brave hearts. You're not alone, and we can do this. Don't forget to follow Self Love Club on Instagram. Follow me on all of my socials. That's at Chennie Montero. I'm also on YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's Chennie TV. I will see you on the next one. Thank you, brave hearts. Take care. Bye.